medicine cabinet, and it's illustrated right here into this wall, right in front of this sink, pedestal sink right here. And we do have an issue with studs being right behind here in the center where we need to work, so that's what we're going to try and conquer today. So what you're seeing right now is my buddy Ellis putting the template on the wall to lay out the cutout, and we ran into a slight problem because we couldn't figure out the appropriate height. In addition, the vanity light was also in the way, so we had to make a decision as to how high we wanted to mount the medicine cabinet. So just to go over real quick, what we're doing right now is we're creating a template of where we want the medicine cabinet, and we're aligning with the pedestal sink. And after all is said and done, we're going to move the light to get everything to align. The issue we've run into is the stud is right here, and there is a stud running directly in the middle of where the medicine cabinet needs to go, and it needs to be recessed. So what we're going to do is build a frame around the cutout, and we're going to do that once we expose the drywall for where we need to cut. So what you're seeing right now is us playing with the height again, and once we figure out the height, we're going to put masking tape to secure the template, and we're going to drill 4 holes on each corner of the cutout, and we're going to remove the template and score the drywall with the new guidelines that we're going to create. Now here you're going to see my buddy Ellis putting on the masking tape, and again this is just in preparation for the drilling that's to come. The drilling aspect of the process is not all that exciting, and most of what you're going to see in the next 60 seconds or so are recorded at 5 to 6 times the speed, and yet the process still takes a while, so I want to apologize in advance for all of this. I couldn't get it to speed up any further without really losing the content of the steps involved in drawing the new guidelines and then cutting the drywall. At the onset of this experience, the intent was to cut the drywall paper with a utility knife, so that way we can minimize having to use the drywall saw and create dust all over the place. Now, as the video progresses, you're going to see, for the sake of efficiency and speed, we ended up just using the drywall saw anyway and ended up making a mess. Now, as far as other aspects of the job, we didn't have the advantage in this project of the back side of this wall being a storage closet that we had access to. So it created a unique opportunity for us to be able to, punch the drywall through from the back end, and secondly, give us a behind-the-scene view of the entire project. In this upcoming scene here, you're going to see my buddy working on the back side in the storage closet to give me guidance on where the knife is. I had thought perhaps it felt like I had hit a electrical line of sorts, and I wanted to double check. So he was able to do that from the back side of the wall. Now here I'm passing the tools towards his side to cut the drywall paper on the opposing end of the wall. Now what you're seeing here is the exposed drywall and innards of the wall, and the stud that is in the way that we're going to cut out with the Sawzall. We do have the benefit of having this closet area behind here, access to it. But if you don't, it's the same procedure. What we're doing is we've measured the adjacent studs. Studs are usually 24 inches on center, but in this case we have 31 1/4. And we cut a piece of wood that's 31 1/4. We go in here, we're going to slide it in, rest it on top of the center stud that was in the way, and we're going to toenail the sides into the adjacent studs and then secure this thing right here to give us a base for the medicine cabinet to sit on. Should be good for now. So what we're doing, we're just putting some pilot holes into the wood beam, so that way it's easier. It'd be easier for us to secure the screw. And now we're going to toenail the other two sides. I'm also putting in a couple pilot holes to make the jobs easier. Now here we have the benefit of being able to see the backside of what it looks like. If you do not have access to this, I would recommend having a very long extension to assist with the drilling and screwing process. This is called toenail. Won't be this convenient for the real.
Beautiful.
That's good enough. Okay, so we're going to install the medicine cabinet right here, but it's missing the bracing on the side required for the support. So what we're going to do is take two more pieces of 2x4s and transfer this center beam over to the side to accommodate the medicine cabinet. So that way we won't crush it. That's it. Okay, so now we've got the bottom rail in place, and we've created two vertical studs in place of the original one that was going right here. And we have an opportunity, because of the access to this setup, to show you the behind the scenes of how it would look from your end if you had no access to the backside. So my main right here, if you notice, this is the right stud. This is the left stud. And what we're going to do is, again, the same thing we did at the far end. We're going to toenail it in to this bottom piece, as illustrated right here. Just toenailing. All right. And the force will be transferred from these two beams down to the original beam that we cut off earlier. Now in the following consecutive clips, you're going to see pretty much standard drilling and screw installation process. I highly recommend putting in pilot holes. I know some people tend to just muscle it in, but it really does makes the job. It makes the job a lot easier. And in addition, you know, as you can see, I'm working from the back side of the wall. Most people will not have access to this setup. So again, you can make your life easier by having a very long extension at the front of your drill. Also the wood, I know the wood doesn't look all that great because we picked it up in the clearance bin. Now, two pieces used for the frame is actually, it looks like pallet stock and not even 2x4s. That's kind of laminated together, but it worked out well. I mean, we're not holding a world of weight here. It's just very light backer board. Something for the screws for the medicine cabinet to secure to. It's not meant to hold a lot of weight. Alright, so we're mounting the medicine cabinet into the recessed frame that we created as such. And one's a nice seal. Now we just gotta secure it with screws. I came with the kit. Yeah, that's it. Now to reiterate the process, it's typically going to happen. You have a 14-inch wide medicine cabinet. The wall studs are 16 inches on center. You'll likely run into a stud unless you're just super lucky. So it's not difficult. The basic premise is the same. You make a cutout, you create a frame, and slot it in. I hope this helps you. Good luck. Alright guys, so today we completed the installation of a recessed medicine cabinet. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope this helps you. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, put it down at the bottom. Alright, peace.